federal government, because what they've done is to, as it were, forge a linkage between education on one hand and governance on the other. They have been able to deliver the dividends of democracy to Federal University Oye-Ekiti.
Shuttling from the old academic to the new complex takes nothing less than 15 minutes. But now, under 2 minutes, one can reach the lecture point. It's indeed a welcome development, and we are yearning for more of such.
I will tell you that I became a vice chancellor in 2014, and that's one I know for sure. There has not been any intervention, but there have been talks about intervention. This is the first time we are feeling the impact.
If you go to the site and see the pace at which they are working, you will see some very good elements of change.
Well, before it was bad, there is not even this laterite on the road. When there is rain, the place is very bad. But with the new construction of the roads, I think all people who are moving on the street are enjoying the road.
Da je da hanyar nan kan gaskiya baka isa ka bi da daɗin rai ba. Lokacin da farko dai hanyar nan in ka bi shi so ɗaya ba za ka so ka sake bi na biyu ba. Don sabida munin hanya. Amma har ga Allah tun da aka yi wannan hanya sai ya kasancewa kowa da kowa ma babu hanya mafi akasari mafi mai saukin bi da ya wuce wannan wanda zai kai ka cikin makaranta ba tare da damuwa ba.
This is Yakubu Bauchi Road, which has been dilapidated and dead. But now we are lucky, the road has been fixed by the government, everything is neat, and now the place is conducive.
We really appreciate the government for fixing our roads because it will help us in terms of our academic and school activity.
Even ongoing, there's been tremendous improvement in terms of comfortability in accessing. Most of our lectures are located here. We don't have to leave home very early, and we pay less because back then if a bikeman has to take you from this point down to that place, he's going to charge you a fee of not less than 150 naira. But now for as little as 15 naira we can get because there's no longer an issue of road challenges.
Good roads link investors outside the state to have access into the university. Most reason why most investors don't come into the university because there are no good network linkage, of which road is a paramount issue. So if there are good roads linking the university to the outside world, there will not be a kind of a lacuna between the university environment and the outside environment.
Then when the road wasn't accessible, we used the other road and we were always late for our lectures. But ever since this road was made, in fact, bike can bring me directly. Even when I was bringing my costumes to the theatre, Pickup I used was able to bring all my costumes to the theatre, and I felt very nice because we could actually access, because the theatre is very far, so I felt very nice that we could actually transport my costumes to the theatre.
We can now easily have passage to our classes, no hitch in walking around anymore.
When you are reading in an environment that is conducive, you assimilate better.
The road is very smooth and it has had an additional beauty to our compound.
With the road being done and very well done, people will not hesitate to come easily to see their doctors.
Cars are moving freely, they can park on the shoulders, the carriageway is free enough for everyone.
The hospital is a place that should provide support to the patients. To have the road resurfaced for us is a significant development, and we are grateful to the Honorable Minister for that intervention.
Well, for me, I would like to say that this is a very, very new invention. When you see what's going on within universities in Nigeria, it's either by the National University Commission, by TED Fund, all manners of interventions. But it is strange to hear that Federal Ministry of Works is doing internal roads in universities. And that's why we insisted that our contractors will put this contract notice so that everybody will know that this is actually an innovation of the Federal Ministry of Power Works and Housing. It's a very, 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 very recent innovation. It never happened before. And I'm so pleased and happy. And I think the university community is also pleased that this is happening in our time. And
these ongoing interventions are just the first phase of the project. And the aim is to ensure that all the federal universities in Nigeria ultimately benefit from the road intervention project commissioned by the Federal Ministry of Power, Works and Housing.
We will get to every university, federal university, without a doubt. one of the things that we did, we tried to ensure we didn't have enough resources, and we wanted all of the geopolitical zones to benefit. So if you go and look at the 14 that benefited, every geopolitical zone has one university at least. Then, almost at the same time as we were choosing this, we had first done the power project for universities. Again, because we didn't have enough money to do everybody at once, we had to choose 9 from the 6 geopolitical zones. Again, every geopolitical zone got one. So when we started the roads, what we made sure was that in the geopolitical zone where you got a power project, if we were choosing another university in that geopolitical zone, it would be one that didn't get the power. So where you didn't get the power, you get the road. When we go to the next phase, we will flip it around and we will cover everybody as we go along. These are on their own strategic infrastructure, but in the final analysis, an investment in building the human capital of Nigeria.